Hey everyone, so I am getting ready to go out and run some errands with my son. He usually comes with me to help, with heavy items and such. Yesterday I made a big mistake while I was out helping my rescue dogs, and I lifted a big bag of shavings because I needed to get them into one of the dog's kennels because it was cold, and the heating pad, is great for them because they lie on it at night and they have shelter, but I like to have shavings in there, just to kind of ward off anything else, any other cold that might be there, because it is a concrete floor. So I lifted that and carried it for quite a ways, and afterwards I paid for it a lot. I'm still paying for it, so I'm wondering how this is gonna go with me going out there and doing stuff I doubt will last long, which sucks because I got a lot to get done. So I might have to split it in a couple days. Anyways, that's my morning so far. I guess I'll report when I get back. I don't want to take the camera with me to the stores yet. I'm not real comfortable with all this still. Still finding my way in this vlogging situation, so. But this is part of what happens. You've got to be careful. I knew better, and because I didn't have anybody up there, I just went ahead and did what I needed to get done, and I should have called for my son. It was rainy and I don't know. Anyways, that was a stupid mistake that I'm paying for now, and we'll see how this goes because I'm very shaky, which is unusual for me because I don't have any blood, I don't have any sugar issues or anything like that. And I was on my knees last night, like literally on my knees, because I couldn't walk very far and it was hard to breathe, and you could feel that it was very tight, and I was swollen, and I looked like probably 7.5, 8 months pregnant. It was horrible. So I'm back in my baggy clothes, my comfort zone clothes, until I refuse to get new clothes until I get some of this weight off, because I just gained so much with being not active. And even though I eat well, the non-activity is killing me, so I need to start walking at least, or getting something done. But I just wanted to update you. I'll update you after I get back and let you know how I'm doing. Hi everybody. Okay, so it's the afternoon, actually early evening, after doing my chores, so to speak, running around getting stuff for the rescue pups, getting some food for us, and just a few other things done. I don't know how to go about it, but I was, we were standing in line at Subway, and my son kept asking me, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And of course I reply, "Yeah, I'm fine," and he just kept looking at me sideways. And I don't know if it's the way that I looked, or just, that I'm acting different. When I'm in pain, I act, I'm all froggy again. The allergies here are getting to me. But I don't know if it's just that I act differently. I haven't talked to him about it, so I guess I will. But it's hard when you're out there and you don't want to complain constantly. You don't want to tell people, I'm in pain all the time. It's just, it wears on you. I have a very good friend who lives in another state, and she always asks me, "How are you really doing?" And it's hard to explain to people that, I'm not doing so great, or, it's been a really rough week. I don't like to complain all the time. I want to, uplift. I want to be uplifting to people. So it's a really hard mix when you're not feeling good. you don't want to bring other people down also, because, you know, it gets hard hearing after a while, I'm sure, from people that, you know, I'm not feeling great, or, you know, this hurts, or that hurts, or this hurts. And it's like, you know, that's why a lot of people don't know what I'm going through. They really don't. I have friends that have no flipping clue. I just, you know, suffer in silence when I'm out and about doing stuff. And I'm sure they wonder why I don't do more out and about. I mean, it's constant where I tell them that I'm busy, which is actually true, because, you know, my life is full of stuff continuously, you know, and rest is part of it. You know, when you're in pain, you tire a lot easier. Plus the pain meds make you more tired as well. Or the, you know, the gabapentin, the nerve medication, makes you a little loopy when you first start it until your body really gets used to it, especially if they up you on it. And it just, you know, I'm just tired more often. Of course, I'm not exercising either, which doesn't help at all. So, you know, I've got plans to start that as much as I can, and to continue until, you know, I get back down to where I need to be. I don't want to get to the point where, you know, the way I lose the weight is because, you know, I have an obstruction and I can't eat, and that, you know, that's a fast weight loss plan that I really don't want to get to. So my thing is to watch what I eat, try to eat as the best that I can, and you know, do as much as I can when I feel great, so, or better than normal. I do have times when I feel okay. I do feel pulling and such, but I don't have a lot of pain, and I'm sure a lot of that has to do with, you know, the pain medication that I'm on and stuff. And, you know, of course, when you work, you don't want to take pain medication. You want to be clear-headed. So that's a balance that you have to find in your life as well. You know, being clear-headed on a job is very important. So that's another thing that we all go through. I think it's finding the balance is just, it's very difficult. So anyways, I just want to let you know that, you know, I did go through it. I made it. I was biting at the bit to come back because I knew I needed to lie down. So, you know, after bringing everything in, getting everything put away, you know, doing a few other things that I had to get done right away, I was ready to just go lie down. It's not really where I lie down all the way. I actually sit and I get some emails returned and do a lot of that stuff. So that's my update for today. It's not exciting. It's not anything, but it is what I've been through today. So I just wanted to update you. And now I have had a company reach out to me to try their product. That's fine. I'm more than willing to give it a go as long as it's something my doctor says it's okay to take with my meds. And, you know, I will review on products that are sent to me. So, you know, feel free if you want to have me try them or you want to talk to me about it. I've also had a food company reach out. That's fine as well, because, you know, my diet has to sit a certain way. So I have to tell them what I can or cannot eat. So that's fine too. You know, as long as it's not something that's gonna, you know, irritate me, that's not high fiber, because fiber, it really doesn't do well if you're having intestinal problems with your adhesions, your adhesions related disorder. I guess that's what you would call it at this point. So it's just a matter of, like I said, keeping everything together. You know, I'm more than willing to try things. Like I said, I will review them on here, but they have to be approved by my doctor, and the diet has to fit what I am currently on. I can't do a lot of salads. I can't do a lot of beef. That's just, it doesn't work for me, especially steak is just way too harsh. So I tend to go towards chicken and fish. you know, and shrimp and stuff like that. And I just eat smaller meals at a time because big meals are killers for me. It hurts for hours after I eat like that, just from going down to my stomach all the way through. So, but I've had stomach issues as well. So that may not all be adhesions. Like, I can't tell because I don't know how bad they've gotten at this point anymore, because I won't have another surgery unless it's an emergency situation. So that's my reporting for today. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that anybody that's in pain can find some way of resolving that pain or lessening it at least, so you can get through. And if you're going through, you know, intestinal issues and such, please know that the more subscribers we get, I'm trying to show companies that we are in force here. I mean, we have a lot of people that are suffering. We need to get these pharmaceutical companies, someone to do research, enough research where we have something that's going to cure us, because this isn't gonna, you know, I can't see me going through another 20 years or 10 years even. You know, we need something like right away. So, and the more and more people that have, you know, surgeries, infections, or, you know, trauma to, you know, their certain parts, you know, you're up for adhesions. Not everybody suffers from adhesion pain. Not everybody suffers from having, you know, too many adhesions, overgrowth of adhesions, or whatever they want to call it. But, you know, there are a lot of sufferers out there. Whether you know it or not, you may be a sufferer from adhesions. And we need to get the word out. And I'm going to try everything that I can to do that. So this is one of the ways. There are other ways of helping a researcher that we're working on now to help him get funding. We have to work on a 501c3 for that. And then just, you know, as much as we can get the word out there, we're going to get it out there. More and more people are, I should say, more and more, you know, like universities and all that, they are notating that adhesions do cause problems. More and more doctors are accepting that as well. They're finding, or they're doing surgeries, and all of a sudden it's like, wow, there's the, you know, the reason for their pain. So they're accepting it, but there's still the ignorant ones out there that just are not well read, and they're not keeping up on everything. We need to get the word out. So this is my way of trying to start it. I hope you'll all join me in it. And once we're up in numbers, I'm going to start hitting up all of the pharmaceutical companies, researchers, all of that. I'm going to fight the big fight. And I'm going to try to get research funds in so we can have some research, serious research done for a cure. We need help, and surgery is not the answer. So I'm going to stop it here. Enough about that. Again, please subscribe if you can. If you like the video, go ahead and press like. You know, if you have any comments or questions, please ask them down below. You can also, you know, send me a message and I'll try to help out any way that I can. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional at all. I'm just going by what I know for the past 28 years of having adhesions and dealing with it and having a lot of things done for them or try to help them. And so I am more than willing to answer questions that you have. And if you don't hear back from me right away, please just give me time. You know, things go crazy. I have some bad days that I don't feel like dealing with much at that time, but I will get back to everybody in one way or another, either during, you know, answering in the vlog or, you know, answering in the comments below. Thank you, everybody. I hope you all have a great day.